My name is Stacy Hurd, and I practice exclusively family law in Seattle, Washington. I've practiced for over 20 years and have a breadth of experience in this area of the law. I want to talk today about division of property. Washington is a community property state. That means that all property accumulated during the marriage is considered community property. This can be somewhat confusing to some people. For example, I have met with clients who believe that if there is credit card debt in one person's name only, then that debt is only that person's debt. That is not the case if the debt was accrued during the marriage. If the debt was accrued during the marriage, it is the debt of the community. It is also important to know that a divorce order assigning that debt to one party does not necessarily hold the other party harmless. The reason for this is because credit card companies have contracts with those people who are cardholders. So if the debt is assigned in a divorce order to one party, the other party may end up being responsible if the assigned party does not pay his or her bill. So it is very important to understand that even though one debt is assigned to one person, you may end up being the one to pay it. Similarly, if you own a home prior to marriage and then you get married and the community, the marriage, the family lives in this home and you later divorce, it does not mean that the home is necessarily the separate property of the person who purchased it prior to marriage. An analysis would need to be done as to the community contributions during the marriage to the home. For example, if the mortgage is being paid by income of the parties, then that would be partially community property. The analysis of that valuation would need to be done. This sometimes needs to be done by a financial expert. So these experts can analyze and value property. They can also trace property to determine how much of the asset is valued as separate property versus community property. Again, my name is Stacy Hurd, and if you have questions about division of property in any other state outside of Washington, please contact someone in your jurisdiction.